Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Gamefromscratch, and today we have a bundle of sorts, but this one is not on Humble, but it is just as good. I actually mentioned this in the Black Friday video, but I think this one actually deserves its own video, so here we are. This one is coming from Ovani Sound, who I'm a big fan of. They have done a number of Humble bundles, but the coolest thing is every time they do a new bundle, they make everything exclusive to that bundle. And this holiday, this Black Friday bundle is the exact same deal. So you get 40 brand new exclusive products. The only real repeats you've got if you have bought previous Humble bundles is going to be ultimately the plugins. Things like the link frequency for Unreal Engine, the environment ambience, the music player plugins, and so on. And as you can see from the list of assets here, you're getting a number of different plugins for all the various different game engines out there. Music plugins for Unity, Unreal, and Godot. On top of that, you're getting the Ambience plugin for Unreal. And then on top of that, it is a variety of music packs and sound effects packs. Now, I've always loved sound effects packs. I think you can never have too many, but it's the music packs actually where Ovani really shine, because the big thing that you're going to see with all of the stuff they do here, everything here is hyper focused on game developers. So this bundle turns out to be about 30 bucks, and you're getting 40 items in it. Again, none of these repeat from any time if you've bought a Humble bundle in the past, so it is all new stuff, and that is incredibly cool. In terms of redeeming it, you redeem it on the Ovani store like so, all available for download once you have done so. Their servers are reasonably quick. I get about 17, 18 megabytes per second when I download something. These packs tend to be about 1 gigabyte when it comes to music, and anywhere between like 20 megabytes and say 200 megabytes when it comes to the sound effects packs. And now I'm going to show you how these actually work. I'll do it with a demonstration, including the actual, so we'll use the Godot example here. So we got the Godot audio plugin. I'll show you how to go ahead and run it. It's very similar if you're working with Unity or Unreal Engine. By the way, you don't need to use these plugins at all. It does make life easier, though, so we're going to call this Ovani. All right, so we create that there. No get, create, and edit. All right, so here is our project, and now we're going to need some music to go with it. I've already pre-downloaded a couple of them, so what we're going to do is drop them into, well, actually, we'll do it this way. So here we are. I've already downloaded a couple, so we've got a horror music pack, volume 3 here, and then we also have the other music pack here. Which one did I get? The hero music. So horror music and hero music. Where are you, hero? There you are. All right, so grab these two, copy them like so, go back to our downloads, go find our Ovani folder here, and paste that in. So now it's going to go ahead and import in all of those audio assets. While we're at it, by the way, I will showcase, oops, back here, the sound effects side of things, super straightforward. So it's a number of different packs. So here you can see cyberpunk sound effects. Come in here, and you're going to find you've got things like for cyberspace, vehicles, voices, devices, weapons, and so on. So let's say you're firing a needle gun. That's a needle gun. Then we've got other examples here. Let's go back and pick a vehicle. Here is a heavy drone. And then let's go over to one of the other example packs, right? So, and do the emergency pack here. So you got a number of different things going on with the emergency services. You've got things like the sounds at a hospital, alarms going off, and so on. So let's go ahead and find, say, like a siren. So here is a realistic siren in a city. So, sound effects, super straightforward. Again, you could never have too many sound effects, in my opinion. The other thing we need to do for our download, now that all those have been imported, is we're going to go ahead and grab the plugin. So the plugin is actually available here, the Ovani Music Manager. Oops, I'm in the wrong version. Let's go to the extracted version. Ovani Music Manager, grab the Ovani plugin. By the way, there is an MP4 that walks you through how these things actually work. And then once again, we go to our project, we drop that in, and done. All right, so now we can go ahead and use their music packs. And here's where their music packs really shine, is you're actually going to find, so example here, we have horror music. We got a variety of different tracks going on here. So Death March, Expired, Legate, and so on. And you're going to notice for each one of these, there's a value right there, and then there are 5 different sound files. So you've got various different intensities of the sound effect going, and I'll show you how these all work together. So notice that RT number right there. I'm going to go ahead and create a new item, and it's a resource, and we're just going to search for Ovani. So Ovani song. This will be added when we add it in that folder. I don't know what I just did. All right, so we'll call it new resource. Terrible name for it, but there we go. So here is our new song, and then basically all we do is take each intensity and drop it into the corresponding spot. Intensity, main seems to be intensity 3, like so. And then we've got loop 30, and then loop 60. And then you got this one other value, this reverb tail, and you can notice again 8.186, like so. So that number is given to you with the sound effect there. So you've got multiple different intensities of your sounds, which is super cool when you're doing dynamic audio like you see with the game. So here we are in our scene. The other thing we're going to do is add an Ovani song player, like so. And with that set, you'll notice over here, you can queue a number of songs into it. So by the way, if you have multiple songs, you can add even more. Right now, we just have our one well-named song called New Resource. So here you can put multiple songs in to your Ovani player, like so. And now with our song defined, various different settings for our song, what I can do is come down here, we'll put it on play in editor. And there's our low intensity horror sound, right? But what we can do at any time is ramp the intensity, and it's like more horror, say. Or you can lower it down. So if you just want it to be like real low key, that's an option available there. But you can ramp up the intensities, and basically you can do this with code, or you can do it directly here. You can also, since this is Godot in this particular case, I could keyframe it and do it over time. So the multiple intensities of all of these songs, you're going to find that with all of them. So I go to Heroes Pack right here. I'm going to notice, again, we got a number of different songs in here. I picked like Icarus here, multiple different intensities. So we got like a low intensity version. And then a much more ramped up intensity version. So again, if you've got a game and you got nothing much going on, you do the low intensity version. And if you want to crank things up, you do the high intensity version. Now, the way this works in Unity and Unreal Engine is a little bit different, but it's the same concept all around. This is part of why I really love Ovani. Again, all of their music packs have these 5 different intensities, as well as the setting, and then this player available for handling all of these things. By the way, at the same time, I could go here, attach a script in. All right, here is our node. And then what you'll find here, Ovani player, I've got all kinds of functions available there. I also think I have in queued songs, queue song. So if I want to queue a new song into the list, I can add it here. So you've got dynamic song management and all the rest of that stuff too. So the Ovani player does a bit more than what I am showcasing here, but that is, again, why I am a fan of their stuff. And again, every time they do these bundles, the coolest thing they do is make it so that all of the tracks and such that they're making available in this bundle weren't in previous bundles. So you should not find anything here other than the plugins to be a duplicate. And that is a really cool move, something that they continue to do, again, every single time they do one of these bundles. So this one is not from Humble. It is directly through Ovani. By the way, if you use my link, I do get a small commission, and I very much appreciate that one. But again, stuff is highly recommended. As you saw from the way it works, it's completely dynamic, ready to work in a game. And then, of course, sound effects. And you can never have too much sound effects. Some very cool stuff here, such as, again, guns, emergency sounds, anime music. Oh, no, that's not sound effects. But basically, a number of different sound effect packs, UIs and menus, and so on. So a number of different music packs, a number of different sound effects packs, and of course the plugins to make them all sing. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.